Good night, everybody. Tonight, y'all, please bear with me a bit. Excuse me. Please bear with me a bit because I had to take some notes today. Now, today I'm gonna be talking about some of these lies that Ganesh Manipal was speaking today. Now, I am not surprised that this donkey come out today. This is our next donkey. And this is probably the father of all the donkeys there. First thing he say is that he see some videos coming out on Facebook and other forms of communications. Really? Other forms of communication is social media. Okay? It's social media. Yeah. He said the people are coming out and say they are alive and well. And he also noticed that they're claiming that the APNU AFC objected to their name, that they are dead or migrated. If I see y'all got me name, my name, that I did, what y'all expect me to do? Sit down here and say, let it go. Really? Of course, jackass, the people ain't gonna come out. And when they come out, we expect what y'all doing is that y'all gonna be doing. Every time y'all kill somebody or should have left the country before the election, and the person who y'all kill or throw out the country come out and expose that y'all lying, y'all gonna always say their name are not on y'all death list or migration list. Of course y'all gonna say that. Y'all would never come and say these people here talking the truth, because y'all trying to thief the election. All y'all is a bunch of liars, think more dog. So you ain't gonna come out and say, oh, these people here is some of the people who we make a mistake and put the name out there. No, they are not a part of the list. We know that already. No matter who come, we are kill and say that they are lying. They are gonna say the name on the list. No, they ain't gonna have. The name never gonna be on the list. So we gonna go past the word. Now here's Conti. Hey, these people here sick, boy. The man said he friend called him last night. And he want to put out his friend name. Because he didn't want his friend say he put his name in the public unknowing to he. Jackass, you don't have to put your friend name in the public unknowing to he. You talked to your friend last night. So if you didn't remember to tell him you're going to put his name last night, you have his number, you could have called him. And tell you, well, boy, I got to put your name alongside this information you give me, because I don't want people to say I lie. So I'm going to put your name. So don't come into them bullshit and tell people that you don't want to put your friend name because you don't want his say. You put your name in public, unknowing to he. There is no friend. No friend tell you nothing. There's a dirty stinking lie coming out of your stink mouth. So you can't put no name on this piece of story we're trying to tell the literature. You hear? Now, what your friend tell he is very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Because it start one way and end another way. I can explain this to you now. Your friend tell you that a PPP person call him. Eh, a PPP person, not a PPP supporter. I never knew it had a PPP person, so. Anyway, the more you grow, the more you learn. So thank you. Yes, so a PPP person call his friend and tell his friend that he noticed his wife name and the serial number alongside her name was objected to by the APNU AFC, saying that she are deceased. That mean dead. And I'm gonna tell you just now why I specifically say the mean dead. Now you tell your friend, I can take this information here and I can verify it. Right? I can verify it. This way you tell your friend, I can verify it. So he send the information to a field officer. Well, he also explained that they have a field operation going on with about the death list and the migration list. Yes, we know that already. And Ali done said it start since before the election. And I gave you 3 months ago about the same operation. And you can't come out with a single piece of evidence yet. Your lies thinking that. Right? So he forwarded the information to a field officer and asked him. We got this name here on the death list. The field officer replied, no. This name and serial number is not on our death list. Neither is it on the migration list. Now, that's why I specifically say death just now. Because the woman that I was talking about claimed, the husband claimed that she was deceased, dead, not migrated. Now, the returning officer sent back a message to him and said, she ain't on the death list, neither on the migration list. How it come to migration, boss? How? Y'all don't review y'all speech before y'all come out. Y'all don't back check your story when I fabricate them. Or share them with one another and let it correct your mistakes so you can come out here. You just bring them out. We just think them out and put them out how you think them. How you got to migration when you specifically say earlier the lady was deceased. The claims that the woman was deceased. Now she ended up on the migration list. Okay. So they're flying the dead out too. Okay. Now here the real scunt here. This is where the story gets sweet. He said, the field officer tell you no. We don't have this personal information on the list, the death list and the migration list. So he tell your friend that the AP and your AFC never objected that a wife was dead. The AP and your AFC never objected that a wife was dead. That is a friend. Right? The story start when was a PPP person wife. And the story end when is he a friend wife. So we do now, you take a screenshot of the message that the field officer sent him and send it to your friend, and then is when your friend feel relief. Here, fuck that. This is sweet though, fuck. Let me go through this again, right? The PPP person call your friend, tell your friend, hey, I see these people here got my wife name, that she dead. Your friend call here and tell him that this man tell me so and so. He take the information, send it to your field officer to verify it. When he feel the officer send he back the information now, he call his friend and tell his friend, hey, we never investigate, we never object that your wife was dead. There's a lie. We never do that. Then he make it more good that he screenshot the information and send it to your friend. And there's when your friend feel relief because your wife wasn't dead. You forget, you say it was a PPP person who tell your friend this. You forget though? When you come into this kind of little fucking dumb stupidness and feel you could fool people, who you feel you could fool by? A donkey? Who you feel you could fool? Who I think I could fool with this fucking little children bedtime story? Eh? And I tell you again, I'm telling you all again. I's a high school dropout. And you can't fucking fool me. None of y'all can't fool me. How y'all gonna fool who went to university and college and graduated? That's the Jack Dio. I have a bachelor degree. I don't know what degree Nandalal have. Or CS Gun Raj have. But I tell you, if you can't fool me, how you gonna fool them? And you know Jack Dio is who, right? The big head, big bald head man we y'all was talking about. Now I have to tell you something. And I can't remember if I said this in a previous video, but if I said this in a previous video, I should be saying this in all my video. The only reason PPP lose the election is because of Donald Ramatar when they lose in 2015. The APNU AFC was fucked to win the election then. It's because Donald Ramatar do a bunch of fuck in his 5 years, make the PPP lose the election. Right? Now, I'm gonna let y'all know this here too. As long as Jack Dio involved with the PPP, nobody else in Guyana who running in the election can win. Again, as long as Jack Dio there, APNU AFC, y'all cannot never win an election again. And I'm gonna tell you why. The only president ever do something for the country is Mr. Barrett Jack Dio. Now, when Jack Dio was rallying, I hear he say something at night. He said, if people is to vote on the conscience, the APNU AFC won't even get one vote. And that is true. With the amount of thing the man do for the country, and you are still saying Jack Dio never do nothing. Again, I'm gonna say Guyana is Guyana how it is now, only because of one individual, and that is Barrett Jack Dio. Now, this is a young team pop up here now. CS Gunraj, Nandalal, Irfan Ali. I can't really remember the rest of them. CS Narain Singh. I'm trying to remember them. Anyway, let me continue. It's a young, intelligent team. Way more intelligent than them donkey on the other side, on the APNU AFC side, like Harman, James Bond, Amna Ali, Jan Jatan, Ram Jatan, the rubber stamp, Nagamoto, the Pinocchio, we name Pinocchio, just give me a second, I remember his name. Aubrey Norton. You see, every time you tell a lie, nose get more big. It's Pinocchio the fuck them, you know. You see my mask on him cover his nose. Every time he come out and he lying, till his nose just swelling. Then he talking about the the bloated voters list. Big man, the only thing bloating is your fucking nose. That's the only thing that bloating. Think more liar. Dog. Y'all remember that Atlanta Jack the other day. It's a different ball game. You understand? Y'all understand? Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that. When Ramjatan saying that Jack there is an asset to the AP and UFC. Really, Ramjatan. Very good. You did fucking drunk when you say that. You was drunk. Drinking a cheap rum. I can't believe he would say that. Jack there is assets. Yeah. But y'all is make I laugh here. Y'all is make I laugh. Y'all very, very funny. Really good. Yeah. I prefer to watch y'all and watch Comedy Central. Believe me, I prefer to watch y'all. Yeah, back to this thing here now. He then say, all the objections they're making at the Arthur Chung Conference Center, and he recount all the objections they're making is based on the information the field officer feeding them. Now, is really information he feeding y'all, or he feeding y'all shit? Forget y'all about to stink and dirty for come and tell all this thinking lie. It got to be shit he feeding y'all, no information. Y'all can lie, you know. Y'all can lie. Them people that can lie, you know. What the fuck? I thought I was a lie, man. I thought I was a lie, man. Oh my fuck. No. I just drop a water in them man, the pan. I just drop a water in them man, in them by the pan. You hear? The man got a whole pan of fucking light. I just one drop of water in there. Mother say. Just bear up a minute, but I just want to this note here to make sure they're on cue. Yes, and I ain't finding what I'm looking for here, but I can continue because I remember some of it. The man said the next morning, it's this morning, it actually get worse. It get worse this morning when a PPP agent approached him with 3 names. A PPP agent approached him with 3 names. Asking him how the APNU can say these people dead and the people them still alive. So he do what he do earlier. He take the information and he send it to the field officer again. And the field officer again send back a message said these people is not on the 2 lists that he have. Big man, really? You think officer is a thief just like we are, just like the rest of y'all? You think officers are gonna send back a message and say, hey, we have them here, and you just think mouth. You gonna say, you think officers say you have them on the list? Yeah? You gonna say he say you have them on the list? If you do have a list? And even if the name was on the list or not, you would have said, the man said, or whosoever is sending message to the reply to you. You would have said the name them on the list. Who y'all feel telling this story to? Big man, you gotta carry anything home and tell your children and your grandchildren. Who gonna sympathize with your retarded, stupid fuckhole? They're up on the stage talking like an auntie man. You gotta go and tell them these things here. You feel after a thief just like the rest of y'all. Here what you gotta do is collect the names them. Where you see on Facebook. The name where the PPP person wife turned out to be a friend wife. And your serial number. And these 3 names. And get your list when you're going out there to do your press conference. Right? And say, look, this is the names we have. And this is the list we have. Check. These names are not on this list. Don't tell people no fuck that you send information to your field officer and he sent back message saying that them in the list. Let me tell you something. Everybody who you are killed and who you are put out of the country, every one of them gonna come out and expose your lie. And every time one of them come out, you're gonna say their name and they're on the list. We know that already. We know that already. You hear? None of them name can be on your list. As long as they start coming out and exposing your lie, their name ain't gonna be on the list. Them who ain't seen no video or got access to the internet to see a video and understand you can't put another name out there so that dead or the migrated. Them is who ain't gonna come out. And them is who you are gonna claim that actually really dead or migrated before the election. And all them who come out, you are gonna take the name off the list and say the name was never on the list. We know that already. See, I don't bring them bullshit and feel like I can feed nobody them fuck. Yeah, this thinking dirty gutter rat man coming out and trying to tell people a bunch of fuck and people can believe these things. Eh? Bye, eh? Now, he find out that the same PPP agent who he was referring to earlier was talking about a list of electors that is not the official list of electors. Right? He said before the election, where he supposed to vote had a white list. And his serial number was 127. And when he go and vote, he meet a pink list. And the number on the list was 115. But yeah, these people here, it was done sick. Now saying that now, he start talking about he's saying that to refer to the people who you say you see on Facebook. Saying that the investigation what they're doing are not by name, but by serial number. Who the fuck you think you're talking to, boss? It's not by name. Every serial number have a name alongside it That's why the man who tell your friend and your friend tell you turn out to be your friend wife. Well, you said she had a serial number alongside she name. But the three man with the PPP agent was talking about, the three person, sorry, where you send to your field agent, you didn't send no serial number, you send a name. Now, if your list only have serial number, not a name, how the fuck do your field agent know who you was talking about? So when you send these people who come out on Facebook and saying, yeah, I said that and they're lying, that you don't use no name, you are using a serial number. How you know them three people? How your field agent will know them three people serial number if he didn't have a name alongside the serial number? Now you have to look at a name and then see the serial number to these names, because you also say you have access to the box or something, so I can't remember exactly. Who you have these fuck was? Now the people who comment on Facebook, yeah, not using name, so they mean they come lying, and that the PPP is who putting these people to come out with these videos. Yes, every single person come and expose your lying. Is the PPP gonna be putting them there? Just like how the PPP pay the people them to vote. What Pinocchio saying that he got evidence of. You hear? It's the same way PPP paying them for come and do videos for them. They can always be the way. Every time something expose your lying, it can be the PPP paying. Forget it. Done. Just every time before anybody come out with something against y'all, oh, the PPP paying them. The PPP paying them. They're supporting the PPP. It can continue the way there. All the time. We don't expect no different from y'all because y'all ain't got no common sense to come up with nothing. Hardcore. Nothing. You come out with this fuck. Saying what? The PPP person wife. And then when your story finished, you turn it to be a friend wife. There was one of the same person intro. Bye. And you can't put out your friend name neither. Hey. Why you a fucking superstar, you hear? Stinking dirty asshole. Then telling the reporters them, but them put a death certificate in on one of the ballots. 3 months of investigation and one death certificate, and say he know the person name. Then at the end, when they pressure you now, the person turned out to be named Emmanuel something. Now Emmanuel something turned out that his family can be a AFC, APNU AFC supporter. So y'all gonna take your death certificate, backdate it to where y'all want, and then get the family to come and lie about it. Say yes, this man did that after March 2nd. We know that already. We expect when y'all say y'all got these investigations going on, that this is the kind of fuck y'all gonna come with. We expect that already. You understand? We expect that already. Now, I can just leave it for there for now. I got a little thing for say before. That's why I'm leave it there for now. Today I see a horror fucking. Sorry for your language. Today I see a horror movie. One of them horror movie were gonna left me restless for the next 3 months. I is a man who freaking jumpy. A freaking jumpy bad. But I like to watch horror movie. That's why when I see the one today, I click on it. But this is a special kind of horror movie. A terrifying horror movie. And this will give me nightmares for at least the next 3 months. I see an Ali face on Facebook on a video. A woman. Fuck. There can't be a face. There gotta be somebody take 3 body hole and put them together somehow and squeeze them up and twist them up for make a face looking like fuck, or something called a face looking like that. There can't be a living person face. If it's not somebody put 3 body hole and squeeze them and twist them up and make the fuck them and say it's a face for the put on your head, it got to be this one of the people them who the AP and AFC kill, who dead, and then bring them back to vote. And that face that was decaying when they bring the fuck back. There can't be a living person face. No, I am buying the fuck. I am not buying that. There can't be a living fuck. I hear Mud Water say the crapple face, but Mud, they know crapple face body. No, crapple is a superstar to the fucking disaster there, boy. But the thing haunting me, I tell you. Imagine me him sleeping and I still frightened, I don't frighten already. Much when I go and try to sleep now, why? Why that thing they're ugly. Mother's cunt. I make it worse. I stroll on a little more on Facebook and end up with the next fucking disaster near Ramjatan. Oh, my mother's country, I twist up. And he face and he look like he drunk. So you know how ugly he look. Mom. Today was a very good day at the start for me. Very, very good. I went to work, get my work done, come back, go and deliver my eggs to my supermarkets and everything. Come back home and end up putting in 2 fucking calamity day. Mothers, hey. Them just kill me the rest of my day. You hear? Now I don't know how I'm gonna sleep tonight. Anyone here who believe in God, yeah, please say a prayer for me. Anyway, good night. Stay good. And yeah, please stay away from Rona. See you in the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Big up.